State responding to the president's executive order, saying in part, quote, an executive order is unnecessary as public research universities are already bound by the First Amendment, which they deeply respect and honor. It is core to their academic mission. So we bring in our highly educated panel back in as my iPad takes a big fall there. News director for GV Wire, Bill McEwen over there. Fresno State political science professor Lisa Bryant, and senior political advisor and former Fresno Unified School District Board President Brooke Ashton. So Lisa, I want to start with you. You heard from the president and then Fresno State with a quick response. You work at Fresno State. Do you agree with the response?
I do. So under law, public universities, it doesn't even have to be a research university, any public university is beholden to uphold the First Amendment. Private universities, however, are not. So a place like Stanford or Harvard or Notre Dame is not. They only have to have free speech regulated within their own policy, and so they can limit it a lot more than public universities can.
And Brooke, you've obviously been in the education arena quite some time, and we've seen some things on Fresno State where it's made national headlines, including a tweet that we all know about. Does this threat, is this going to hold enough where people are really going to abide by it, or is this just a simple threat because conservative speech is what some people may even say is hate speech today?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, Lisa makes some very valid points. The reality is that less than 6-8 months ago, maybe a year, you had UC Berkeley that refused to bring in some conservative people to speak, right? So it's a university, it's publicly funded. Is an executive order needed to be able to have free speech on college campuses? God forbid that we actually need that with the First Amendment. She's correct. But the reality is that a lot of these universities have some sort of maneuvering on why they can't bring in conservative speech to the campuses. They have no problem bringing in the liberal speech, right? But when it comes to the conservative speech, it seems to be a major, major catastrophe, or major problem, a cataclysmic problem. And so I think, if I could use my free speech, I think that, I think Trump's going to go down as one of the greatest presidents of all time. I'm obviously a supporter, and I think that if he didn't think there was a need to bring it out, do we have the need here at Fresno State? Not with President Castro. I mean, I wish we had more presidents like him, but First Amendment is the law of the land.
And Bill, what do you say about this? Because obviously, Brooke is on the right side here, but would you say...
Well, first of all, President Trump is not going to go down as one of the greatest presidents of all time. Let's get real. He may go down.
Well,
okay?
It's a whole different debate. We can have that anytime.
But for me, what is interesting...
That's why they had to separate us.
Yeah.
And being the oldest guy here, I mean, there's always this tension between the left and the right over free speech, the limits, and who's going to appear at public places. And I can very well remember when it was the conservatives saying, get Angela Davis, don't let her speak on a campus. She's a communist, for heaven's sake. So, it depends on whose ox is being gored when you're talking about free speech. As to my own personal view, free speech, bring it on. And the one thing I really don't like on the liberal side is this whole thing about hateful speech, harmful speech. My goodness, we act like college kids are little kindergartners. Yeah. They're supposed to be going to college to expand their mind. They're supposed to learn how to debate. They're supposed to learn how to frame an issue. You should have rigorous debate on college campuses. So, I sound like I'm running for office.
Yes.
I'm for free speech.
There you go. Well, Lisa, and I want to get to this.
Strike me dead.
A little stat that I found here, and this is according to the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education. It says about 90% of colleges and universities restrict speech. They say campuses do it by imposing speech codes, empowering bias squads to detect and punish offensive language. There was a guidelines to this that was recently implemented at Fresno State. Tell me about those guidelines, and they're working right now, right? Or they're
well, I don't know what you mean by working. So they're guidelines. There's not necessarily a punitive measure that goes along with them. The civility guidelines, I think, is what you're talking about, which is basically treat each other nicely. So fire.
That's a commandment, though, right?
Well, we don't go that far. But FIRE, the organization FIRE that you referenced, yeah, they will look at university policies and they'll rate them yellow, red, or green, whether or not they have any restrictive. So Fresno State actually has one that's ranked red, and it's about internet use policy, that you can't use Fresno State email or internet devices to send threatening statements to other people on campus or make hateful or discriminatory comments on the basis of race, gender, sexuality, blah, 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 blah. Sort of basic, you know, trying to avoid hate speech type things. But, I mean, the guidelines, you know, I don't know what the punishment could be. There's not necessarily a real punishment to it. And I think that Fresno State, for the most part, has shown itself being on the side of trying to protect everybody's free speech where they can, whether that's faculty free speech that people find disagreeable with, whether that's, you know, having students have space on campus to have free speech. I think that by and large, they've done pretty well. But yeah, these university guidelines, FIRE gets very picky, very particular.
Sure.
So if you go in, you can look at exactly, they post exactly which policy they're talking about.
All right, Brooke, you're going to have 30 seconds to punctuate this because obviously...
I'm going to need 15 seconds.
Oh, boy. Bill's challenged you. And again, now we're almost down to 20.
Yep.
Real quick, what he says versus your rebuttal now.
Well, if I got 20 seconds, here's what we could do. We could arm wrestle right here, right now, and settle it that Trump will go down as one of the greatest presidents of all time. But the reality is that free speech is free speech is free speech. People ought to have the right to say what they want to say, as long as you're not yelling fire in the movie theater, right?
Wait, can an employer restrict what an employee says?
If they're on the clock, I believe so.
But free speech is free speech is free speech.
Well, and again, here's the professor, right?
Yeah.
So I don't even stand a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that there is.
I'm glad you're right.
And guess what?
Right,
and
right.
guess what? There's always an open invitation to this show. We got to cut it off
you.
there. So thank you guys for being here.